Spurs fans, hold on to this information because what I'm about to tell you right now will make you jump out of your seat. Tottenham is eyeing the lead in the race for one of the biggest prospects in Brazilian football, a young talent that has everyone watching. And look, when I say this is massive, it's because it really is. Stay until the end because this news could change everything for our club. Don't miss this. His name? Rayan, the 19-year-old sensation from Vasco da Gama who's been lighting up Brazilian football. And here's the best part, Spurs aren't just watching from a distance anymore. Multiple scouting missions have been completed, groundwork on a work permit is already underway, and the club is positioning itself at the front of the queue. Now, let's talk numbers. Rayan has a €40 million release clause that's around £34.3 million, but here's where it gets interesting. Vasco are willing to negotiate around €30 million, £25.7 million, ahead of the January window. However, and this is critical, if he keeps developing at this pace, that price will rise. Tottenham know this. That's why the work is happening now. But we're not alone in this race. Chelsea and Brighton are circling, and Aston Villa have also been mentioned. Competition is real, but from what I'm hearing, Spurs are ahead in the process. The permit work, the scouting frequency, these are serious indicators. Now, here's what makes Rayan special. His manager at Vasco, Fernando Diniz, just gave him the ultimate endorsement, and I quote, "He's a very different player, one of the few forwards in Brazil who is complete, tall, fast, left-footed, strong in the air, and capable of playing across the front line. Complete, that's the word." Diniz went on, "He tracks back well, helps defensively, and can play as a winger, a false nine, a centre-forward, or on the opposite flank. This is exactly the profile Thomas Frank looks for: versatile, athletic, tactically intelligent, and capable of contributing at both ends of the pitch." Rayan isn't just a goal-scorer, he's a system player who fits the high-intensity, fluid attacking football Spurs are building. And the context here matters. Rayan is now the joint leading U20 scorer in Brazil alongside Palmeiras Vitor Roque. That's elite company. Players who've achieved this before? Neymar, Gabriel Jesus, Rodrigo, Estevao. These aren't just names, they're proof of pedigree. Rayan is following in world-class footsteps. His contract runs until 2026, which gives Tottenham leverage in negotiations, but also adds urgency because if he explodes in the next few months, his valuation skyrockets, and suddenly we're talking €40 million plus. Spurs are smart to move early. From a tactical standpoint, this signing makes perfect sense. Thomas needs depth and quality across the front line, especially with the demands of European football and domestic competitions. Rayan's ability to operate on either wing, centrally, or even as a false nine gives Tottenham the kind of flexibility that can unlock tight defenses and rotate without losing quality. He's left-footed, which is a massive asset on the right side, cutting in and creating chances. Think of the impact that profile can have. Strategically, this is also about the future. Tottenham are building a young, dynamic squad with long-term value. Rayan fits that vision perfectly. At 19, with his physical tools, technical ability, and work rate, he could develop into a £70 to £80 million player in 2 or 3 years if he adapts to European football. That's the kind of investment that makes sense both on and off the pitch. So, where do we stand? Tottenham are serious. The groundwork is done. The scouting is complete. The price is known. Now it's about closing the deal before the competition heats up and before his value climbs even higher. This is one of those signings that could define Tottenham's next phase. Rayan has everything: the profile, the potential, the mentality. If Spurs can get this done around £25 to £30 million, it's a steal. He's got "Here we go" written all over him. Now, over to you. Do you think Rayan is the right fit for Tottenham? And should we move fast before Chelsea or Brighton hijack this deal? If you want more exclusive Tottenham news like this, fast, reliable, and straight from the sources, smash that subscribe button, drop a like, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. This is where Spurs fans get the inside track. Let's go!